What's up, guys? Last installment of this. This is part three. This one's a little bit more involved, but I made this very basic. This is the percentage method. Um, Obviously, what you're going to do is you're going to take your number of shares. You're going to take whatever percentage you select here. This one has to equal 100%. All of this has to equal 100%. Otherwise, this won't work. What you're going to get is when you take your shares you have times however percentage wise you have this set up, get your number of shares per each, hate to say bracket, but your each sell order, and whatever price you have. So how this will work, this is just an example. This isn't exactly how high I think this is going to go. Obviously, I think it's going to go a lot higher than that, but this is just to make it really simple, illustrate it for you, break it down, you understand it. So what you'll do is you'll take your the percentage of this times your number of share or your price. You get your shares, you'll multiply those, and then you'll get how much money you'll make per order. So say you sell off 50 shares times 100, because that's 5% of 1,000. That's 50 shares. You'll multiply that by your price, and that's how much money you'll get for that sell order. Obviously, this is just to make it easy, but it's going to look a lot different than that, because something that I'd like to do, and I think a lot of people, it'd be really advantageous for them to do too, I mentioned it in my other two videos, is to sell at an odd price. Because what that'll do is nobody else is really going to sell at that price, and that's going to increase your odds of getting that number or those amount of shares fully executed, instead of like only 33 shares getting filled, and then the other 17 are in limbo, whatever. So that's how this works. 10% of that's 100 shares, times, say you go up to 200 next time, and we get 20 grand for that sell order, and so on and so forth. So you take 5% of that, or you take 30% of that, 300 shares times that. So it's kind of move like this, and then you get your shares, and it kind of just weights it out. So like say you reach your peak, like say you're watching your graph, you go up the peak, then you watch it fall off, then you kind of sell off less shares. You got more secured up in here during the rally, and that helps you kind of like secure profits a little better, for lack of a better word. But the tips on this, you want to make sure this reaches 100%. However you do it, you don't have to make it like this. You can sell off a higher percentage at the beginning, and then just kind of trickle it down. You can also start at the smaller percentage and work your way up. That's fine too. Just whatever you're comfortable with. Just make sure whatever you do, you're trying to get recoup at least as much of your initial investment as possible. Obviously, it won't take much during these early brackets. As fast as it might run up, you'll probably get more than enough money back. But one of the cons of this is it takes some more time to set up. But if you get to it ahead of time, this can be a very good method for you. One of the pros to this is you get a good weighted average. So basically what that really means is you're selling a bigger chunk of your shares off in the middle of this, instead of saving it for the last. One of the cons to that, I didn't write it down, is if it goes to one of these higher numbers, you're not selling off as many shares, but you got that security of getting a lot of these sold off. So if you had a zero to this, say that's $4 grand, that's what, $1.2 million. I mean, I don't know how many people are going to be mad about making that, and then, oh, I didn't weight it down here to 7,000 a share, but Nobody's going to time it perfect at the top, and stuff like that. So I wouldn't beat each other up too much about it. There's going to be a lot. The stock market will live on after this. I'm going to do a video. I need to write it down of my after squeeze portfolio I have picked out. That's not going to be a financial advice either, but it's going to give you a good it's going to give you a good plan as to like what I'm doing, and kind of give you something to maybe roll off of and give you food for thought. Something to give you passive income and grow your portfolio. That way you don't have to sit there and live off a 4% rule where you like sell off your portfolio and stuff like that. That way you kind of get a good best of both worlds kind of scenario where you can do work that you want to do and still get paid from a portfolio and not have to worry about it. So I hope this helps, guys. If you have any questions about any of my videos, please feel free to comment down below. If you like, subscribe, of course. Not trying to be a clickbaity YouTube person, but man, this is going to be really valuable to everybody. I know this has been mentioned before, but I don't think people have really wrote it out like this. Like I said, I'm a visual learner. I think it's going to really help a lot of people out. Share this with people. Try to help them out, because when this does happen, notice I mentioned the word does. Everybody that's sitting there and bitching and complaining about little thing that's going on, is going to be left with their pants down because they don't have a plan. They're worried about stupid Twitter posts. So with that, I'll let you guys go. I've got more work to do. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.